Got original 1965 Pontiac AM radio. This one cleaned up pretty nice. Still got a few, just a few light pits in it. But all in all, knobs and everything was in great shape. We completely redone the case, and we've done a full Aurora Design conversion. This is the new 2.8, and I'm going to try to show you a few things about it. The radio has AM and FM stereo, auxiliary in, which is automatic. Be demonstrating that. USB port, this is your harness you'll be getting. This will charge your phone and play thumb drives, which just comes with it, and the thumb drive with the video on it, music. And above right here is your auxiliary in. You get a male-to-male cord with it, so you can plug any device in it. And we'll be demonstrating that. It also has Bluetooth, hand-free phone calls, voice ID, which is real neat in the AM radio. It will scan stations for you. It has built-in EQ, and we eliminated there for a while the bass. If you hooked in, you got pre-outs on the back, so you can run a sub or an amp to your rear speakers. The blue wire on here, which comes with on your harness, will be sealed off. Now these radios do not require 12-volt consistence. This is to tell an antenna to come up, or remote wire to tell your amps to come on if you decide to run amps. That's what this is for. So there's no memory, no batteries, nothing you have to worry about changing. Radio goes back right back to doing what you had doing if you change your battery or store the car. It's 4 channels, 45 watts a channel. We're going to demonstrate a little. Right now you're on FM. You got an operating LED over here which changes multiple colors. Depending on what the radio's doing over here, you got a stereo light, and that's the color he wanted. Right now you're on FM. And voice ID, this little thing here is a push button that comes with it. You can hide this in the cigarette lighters or underneath the lip of the dash, wherever you can get your finger to it. This thing comes in important for everything. You're on FM, you got an AM radio. You want to know where you're at? One time.
FM 89.5.
It's called voice ID. Turn it off and right back on, take you to AM radio.
AM 650.
Off and right back on, takes you right back to FM. Got all your push buttons, your presets set up so they'll all work like they're supposed to.
Sometimes we all need saving.
We're gonna set a few of them here.
Family and friends. Details at 1033 Countries, this station.
6 months of participating Culligan dealers.
Jaw drop.
There we go. Got your presets set up. And this radio will scan for you. Now you got voice ID in case you're looking for a specific station to do. We're gonna put it in scanning. I'm gonna show you how to do the voice ID and scanning. You can tap this 4 quick times and it'll go into scanning mode, or you can take the tuner knob and turn it up, back up twice, up the scale twice. We're gonna go to scanning mode. 1, 2.
Scanning for stations.
Now it's gonna start scanning without the needle moving. And I'm gonna show you how to lock on station to even find it if you want to preset it. Want to know what one that is? One time.
FM 89.9.
Still scanning. You notice that little light pulsate.
Century feminism, most people's eyes roll back.
FM 90.3.
Engineer, who was there in the early stirrings of what we know.
And it'll go on and on until it gets to the end of the
scale. Was heavily influenced by some of the ideals of the French Revolution.
But if you want to lock on a station, I'll show you how to do it. You can tap this 3 times, 3 quick times, and it'll lock on that station.
Becky,
or you can do it with tuning knob. We're going to let it go a couple more stations. I'll show you how to do it and find it. Say you like that station there, you turn it 1 time.
Station hold.
She'll lock on. As soon as she says that, you can start moving it. It'll go quiet till you find that station. There it is. Pull out a preset, you can save it. Identify it.
FM 92.1.
Nashville to find out.
That's how all that works. That's pretty cool. Now, let's see, I'm gonna show you. You want to set your speakers up first. You get them all in, turn on your radio. You can't hear this one or that one. So we're gonna go through the balance and fader, which is built in your toner, and it's pretty simple to do. We're gonna set up the fader first. We got 4 speakers set up here in the studio, so I'm gonna do 4 speakers. These, you can get to it through the toner. Now that's wide open treble. There's a center notch in it. You can find it. Falls right in it. And then all the way down is wide open bass. Come back to that center notch right there.
Album, Oh Lord, Part 3, Josh Ritter.
And take this and go clockwise twice, or push this one time and hold it down.
Nick Lowe has covered a night.
Fader adjust.
There's fader. Now go back to this.
Song called
And what you're hearing now, alright, that's the rears. That's the fronts. Every time you hear that pop,
in other words,
here,
Nick was
that means that's the center of the pot. That's balanced straight out.
Miracle technology we can get her done these days. That's cool.
Let's go right there and stop moving. She'll set it.
You know.
Fader set.
Stuff.
Okay, let's go to it this way. 1, 2.
Fader adjust.
Same thing.
Whiskey.
Go to your tone.
This week, in the hours of noon and 1 p.m. on Friday, of course.
Go to balance.
The music of Sally, or performances from
Fader set.
Set it.
And Kendall.
Now you can't go counterclockwise from that center motion. Go into balance.
On WMOT.
1, 2.
Balance adjust.
Airing genre and
Right
generation.
side.
80.5
Left side.
WMOT.
Let's balance it out. Let her set it.
Balance set.
Alright, it's set up. Back on treble and bass.
I found a picture of you.
Now you've got loudness and EQ. Right now I think I got the EQ on. And this is something I've been trying to do, but this is new. 3 quick pushes and hold down. Let's see what I'm gonna turn the EQ on. We're gonna go into loudness first. 1, 2, 3, hold.
EQ on.
EQ is on. 1, 2, 3, hold.
Loudness off. EQ off.
Alright, we turn them both off. And there is a difference. Now let's go back and turn them both on. 1, 2, 3, hold.
Loudness off. EQ off.
1, 2, 3, hold.
Loudness on.
1, 2, 3, hold.
EQ on.
Now the EQ's back on. You can do it with this. It's easier with this. You can also go in there and adjust your treble, mids and bass, subwoofer and crossover. And I'm just learning how to do it. So it's all in your instructions. Please you leave your instructions. But I've got this one set up now. I've gone in there and adjust quite a bit. Put the EQ on and it does make a big difference.
Medicare. Plus, get free designer frames and free prescription lenses.
It makes a big difference on it. Now, we're going to do auxiliary in. All we're going to do is take our male-to-male cord. You can plug anything into these: satellite radio, XM radio, CD changer, anything that's got a head that puts out a sound. Plug it in right here. We're going to put this little MP3 on here. Let me bring it up. And you can hide this in your glove box because you can operate it all right here on USB and phone. So you can pull this out and plug it in. Alright, we're going to do a little, plug it in and turn it on. A little light went to green. Now if you're on the auxiliary in device, you have to change it on your device. And that's how that works. You put that in the glove box, just let it play. If you want to go back to radio, just simply turn it off. You don't even have to unplug it. That's one good thing unless you put a satellite radio in. You can leave it plugged in, just turn it off. And in 20 seconds, the radio will automatically shift back over. And we're going to let it do that, but if you want to go a little quicker, just turn it off and back on like you're cycling from AM to FM. It remembers you're shortening the 20 seconds. Automatically change back. Now we're going to do our Bluetooth. We're going to run our Bluetooth in. You got a built-in mic right here, and an extra mic that comes with it. These work pretty good. You got an extra mic in case your car's a little loud, might have some big old motor in her. You want to run that, plug it in where it says mic, and you run it closer to you, like up on your sun visor. There's two ways of to pair up your phone. You can push this button and hold it down until she comes on to help, or you can turn the volume up twice with the radio on. There we go.
Bluetooth ready to pair.
Alright, let's go to Bluetooth. Showed up on her phone. All we gotta do is tap on it. She'll tell you when it's done.
Pairing completed. Bluetooth connected.
Now we're connected up. Now, if a phone call comes in, she'll stop the music or whatever you got the radio doing and say incoming call. Press your button one time or turn your needle up once to answer your call and talk. When you're done, you let the phone hang up on its own. It'll go back doing whatever you had done. But if you want to end the call, twice here, down on your needle, end the call. Let's do a voice command. We can hold this back down like I did pairing up. It'll bring your phone up, or you can do the volume. We're going to do the volume this time. 1, 2. 1, 2. Play music. Music on my phone. Now we're going to show you how you can work it all. You can advance by pressing this once, twice to back up or repeat. Or I can take that tuner and go up. You can even do it with your push buttons. Back, up, up. And that's how your Bluetooth streaming your music is made, so you don't have this in your hand while you're driving. Let's do another. Let's go back to radio by holding this down. Stop music. Put it in pause, right back to radio. That's how your Bluetooth and all work. That's what I like. Got a subwoofer hooked up to it. Turn it off, no pop. That's another thing they cured. I like that. So now what we're doing, we're turning it off. That way, after you do the initial pair up, it will take multiple devices. It'll always pick number one. When you get ready to get in your car and you've already paired up, you turn it on, she'll come on and say Bluetooth connected. I can't even talk today. That's what we want to do.
Keys and not first thing in the morning.
Exactly. See, Anna?
Bluetooth connected.
That's what we wanted. Now, we're going to do a USB port. You'll get one of these with a video on it, music on it. So all you do is just plug it in. You can hide these things.
The head honcho.
Go straight to it. Same way doing your music on it as you did on your phone. Advance. Back up, back twice. Advance. Advance. Back up. Back up. Now you can leave this plugged in. Long time you got to take it out if you want to put another thumb drive in or charge your phone. And say you got this hid, you don't have to reach over and pull it out. There's two ways to put it in pause. You can hold this down 1 second. We're going to do it both ways. Put it in pause, right back to radio. It's going to cycle back around. Back to thumb drive. Can't do it here. We went up for Bluetooth. Let's go down for USB. Put it in pause, right back to radio. There's multiple ways of working it. That's what I like. Down. Back to USB. Back to radio. That's your original 1965 Pontiac. Cleaned up, polished up, full Aurora Design conversion, 2.8 series. Look through all your paperwork. I'm still figuring it out myself because you can go in there and adjust your treble, mids, bass, loudness, and your crossover. I'll probably get a lot of questions, and I'm trying to figure it out so I can give you answers. But it does work good. I put the EQ, it's on, and it's got a better sound. I love its sound. I've already went in there and adjusted a few things. But I appreciate you letting me do it for you. Thank you.